It's time to find your first home. What do you look for? Where do you look? And will you know if you found it? Hi, I am Zainab Hamza, but you can call me Z. I'm a realtor in the greater Las Vegas area and your first-time home buyers specialist. Today, we are continuing the series about all the steps needed to buy your first home. In this video, you get to go shopping for your first home. How exciting! But before I give you the keys, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I post a new video every single Monday, and I want you to learn everything you need to buy your first home. If you've seen my previous videos in this series, wait, you have seen my videos, right? Click the link up above to view my previous videos in this series. Then you will know what you need to have in place before you start looking for your home. Getting pre-approved, having enough money for closing costs, initial repairs, and any new things you want to buy for the home. Now it's time to start looking. Buying your first home is a very subjective process. Here is where you get to pick and choose exactly what you want and don't want in the new home that you will be living in for the next few years or maybe even decades, and what compromise you are willing to make. So where do you start? You've heard the phrase location, location, location. Where you live is very important to your peace of mind. Consider the neighborhoods, school districts, commute to your jobs, shopping, and recreation. If you find a great house in one part of town, but your job is 20 miles away, are you willing to make that commute each day? If you have children, you will want them to go to the best schools. So do your research, and you may want to consider finding a home in a neighborhood close to the best school. Determine your first and second choices for neighborhoods to help narrow down your search. But be open to other options if something good and unexpected show up. Houses come in infinite shapes and sizes. You have such a variety of options to choose from. So you will want to be clear on what works and what doesn't work for you. Make 3 simple lists: must have, desired, and must not have. For example, must haves might include a big backyard, a kitchen with an island, or no less than 3 bedrooms. These are features that you will not compromise on. Or if the house doesn't have these, then there is no way you will take it. The desired are things you would be happy to have, but are not essential to your choice in buying. A pool is a good example. It's a nice to have, but not necessary. Also, a 3-car garage, solar panels, or maybe even a man cave. These could be great, but they are not deal breakers. Finally, there is your must not have. Suppose you can't climb stairs. You are definitely not going to want a 2-story house. And if peace and quiet is essential for you, then living by an airport or a highway will be out of the question too. Having these lists ready will help you and your realtor create a perfect short list of houses to look at. But keep in mind, you might not always find exactly what you want. So be prepared to make little compromises here and there. Another choice to consider will be if you want a newly built home or a good old classic. Each have their own pros and cons. Older homes will usually have a lower selling price, and the construction quality of the house will often be sturdier. However, because it's an older structure, it might need more repairs and maintenance. Could cost a bit more. In a newly built home, they tend to be more energy efficient, and you might get to customize upgrades like countertops, flooring, and appliances. But new builds usually come on a much smaller plot of land, and the purchase price is usually higher. With your list ready, now it's time to go hunting. You have a few options. First, give your list of must-haves and must-nots to your realtor so they can start searching for good candidates. Your realtor will also give you access to the MLS, which is a database that displays listings of available homes before any other websites or database gets them. Here you can search for yourself and send your choices to your realtor. Type in the specifics that you want, like bedrooms, bathrooms, and zip codes, then search through the results to see what you like. You can also go online to websites like Redfin or Zillow and do the same. When you give your list to your realtor, they will contact the owners or the selling agents to arrange a time when you can go and look. Another thing to consider is to start going to open houses. When you see a sign, just go. Here you will get to see and tour houses that are ready to sell. If you like what you see, take a flyer and tell your realtor. Once you and your realtor have a list of about 3 or 4 choices, pick a day and go see them. This is your chance to walk through the house that may become your new home. When you're in there, look at all the details like kitchen, layout, size of the bedrooms, where the laundry room is, and remember that cosmetic things can easily be changed. For example, if the guest bathroom has a pink toilet and the walls are painted the same color, you can easily fix that when you move in. So don't let things like that turn you off. If you don't find a house that really makes your heart sing, don't worry. There are plenty of other houses out there. Keep looking, you will find it. But if you did find a house that you really like, timing is important. Give yourself enough time to make sure that this is the house for you. But don't take too long, because someone else might snatch the house before you. Tell your realtor you want it and they will do some research for you and send an offer to the seller if you like all the details about this property. The research your realtor will do will be to find out information like taxes and HOA fees. Each district here in Nevada has a different property tax rate, and that's good to know before you buy. If the house is a part of a managed community, then you need to consider the Homeowners Association, or HOA. You can learn all about this in my previous video called What is an HOA? But basically, you need to be aware of the rules and regulations the HOA will demand for the property, as well as the monthly association fee that you will need to pay. If you are happy with the house and you're happy with the details, then give your realtor the thumbs up to move forward. What will happen next is your realtor will write up an offer for the house and send it to the agent representing the seller. There is a lot that goes into that, and we will cover everything in the next video. Here is what we learned. When shopping for your first home, think about the location you want to live in. Make a list of must-haves, desires, and deal breakers. Consider if you want a new build or an older house. Start your search with your realtor, and you can look online too to make a list of houses to see. When you go look at homes, be aware of what can and cannot be changed. Consider property taxes and HOA requirements. Be smart with your timing and make an offer. Thank you so much for watching. Contact me today if you have any questions. Next time, we'll talk about writing up an offer for your new home. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would so appreciate it. See you in the next video.